What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, and I'm back with another video. You already know what I need you to do. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, hit the notification bell, because it does go a long way with helping out the channel, man. Listen, welcome to Hold My Nuts podcast. I appreciate every last one of you guys who tunes in to the channel, comments, likes the videos, and pretty much engages me, man. It's a real blessing to know there are a lot of brothers out there with like minds. With that being said, let's get into the video. Guys, semen retention, what I've noticed is it helps suppress a lot of negative emotions, a lot of negative vibes. And this is not scientifically proven, at least I don't think so. I know there's a lot of linkage with over masturbation, masturbating excessively, watching porn. They link that to anxiety and depression. I think on a personal level, we can experience it individually, and we can see the benefits when we make the changes, from fapping, sleeping with lots of girls, things of that nature. But I don't know if they've actually conducted studies that actually prove that theory, right? But I know from personal experience, my own personal experience, is that semen retention, when you retain your seed and you use it in the right way, your emotions are more stabilized. And I think the reason being, this is my own theory, the reason I think this is because you have all of this energy inside of you. So if you have negative emotions, if you have anxiety, if you have fear, if you have social anxiety, whatever it is, if you have these negative emotions, you're depressed, whatever it is, once you start to build up the sexual energy and you allow the sexual energy to transmute, I think that energy starts overpowering those negative emotions. Because if you've ever been depressed, if you've ever had anxiety, you notice that even though depression and these things are mental concepts, you can feel them internally. Feel tightness in your chest. You can feel, it is documented that when you do have depression, it releases poison into your body. When you think negative and you're depressed, it will release poison toxins into your body. And that's crazy that from a mental perspective, you can think things on a negative vibration and it will release poison in your body. Fear, for example, when you're really scared and fear grips you, that's a mental thing, but it paralyzes you. It causes your body to freeze up. It sends this toxin to your body to cause you to paralyze and freeze up. Or it will cause you to fight. One of the two, but it's causing your body to do something. I think when you're on semen retention and you build up so much energy and it starts accumulating day by day, week by week, month by month, you start accumulating all this energy. That accumulation of energy reverberating throughout your body starts to overtake the negative emotions, starts to consume the negative emotions. This is powerful, man. It starts to consume the negative emotions. Not that your problems will be eradicated, but the poisons that are being released in your body is minimized because the sexual energy is there. So when you're fapping, we already have a natural propensity to think negative, right? most people see the glass half full. Most people see the glass half empty, right? That's just our natural reaction to things. We just see things in a negative light. We tend to gravitate towards doubting people, doubting ourselves. We tend to not give people the benefit of the doubt. You know, a lot of times we have to learn to trust people and give them the benefit of the doubt. We just have a natural propensity to actually just think negative. It's just how it is, right? So these toxins are being released in our body. Our brain is being wired with every interaction, with every encounter, with all of our day-to-day activities. You know, relationships. Probably the main thing is these depression and all these anxiety and all these different things that come to torment us. Mental concepts releasing toxins into the body, right? Mental concepts releasing poison, actual poison into your body. You can actually feel things in your chest. Anxiety hits you, your heart starts racing. You know, you're not even running, not even doing anything physically, not exhibiting any physical exertion. You're just, but your heart's racing, pounding. When you start to build up that semen retention, when you start to build up that semen, when you start to build up that sexual energy, that energy sitting inside your body is combating. Oh, thank you. That energy inside your body is combating the poisons that would otherwise take control over you, take control over your mind, take control over your thoughts. You start to think clearer on semen retention. Your mood begins to improve on semen retention. Your mood's improving because you're becoming proud of yourself for actually practicing a discipline. That's building self-confidence. You're getting in shape. You know, you are looking for ways to make money. You're doing all of these things, and this is building your self-esteem. When you can look at a beautiful woman and say, you know what, I'd rather not, that builds your self-esteem, right? It builds your self-esteem more to reject the negative woman, not just for the simple fact of rejecting her, but for rejecting her because you know that she's not bringing to the table what you need. She's not bringing it. And so when you have the power to reject that pretty face, that builds your self-esteem. That builds your confidence. More so than if you just go up and talk to a random beautiful girl and she gives you the number and you set up a first date. That can build your self-esteem a little bit. But the power, the control of yourself to be like, she's beautiful, every guy would go after her. I could have went after her, but I chose not to because she's not bringing to the table the right ingredients that I need. She doesn't have, from what I can see, the spiritual ingredients for what I need to better my life and to build myself up. I don't even see how I can actually pour into her and help her because we're on two different wavelengths. And a lot of times that wavelengths between man and woman, especially in today's society, is sexual. It's sexual. So, guys, when we retain, we can combat a lot of the negative emotions that we feel by sexual transmutation. The sexual transmutation will begin to consume these negative emotions. It will begin to consume these negative emotions that we have. The poison in our bodies will begin to be eaten up. It's like a medicine. Semen retention is like a medicine that you release inside your body. It's a medicine. It's a medicine. No, it's not going to eliminate all of your problems. I mean, you're going to have things you have to deal with, but the key is being able to emotionally deal with these things, having the emotional intelligence to deal with these things. If you're fapping all the time, you will not have the emotional intelligence to deal with the pressures of life. You just won't. You will not have it. You will not have the emotional intelligence to deal with the pressures of life if you don't have the power, if you don't have the energy of the sexual mutation in your nutsack reverberating throughout your body. You need that. We need that. We need that. You can deal with your problems better. Not sex. What I meant to say was semen retention, the maintaining of the sexual energy is medicine. It's medicine that you are releasing in your body, and that medicine will combat all of the poisons that the brain is releasing inside of you because of your negative thinking, your negative emotions about certain things. This is key, guys. This is key. Listen, I want you guys to ponder on that. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and let me know if you've experienced this yourself. Like, if you've been on semen retention, no fap, you know how you feel prior to, I mean, you know how you feel on no fap, but you know how you feel when you were not fapping, when you're on semen retention. How were your emotions? Were you better able to deal with the pressures of life? How did you feel? Let me know in the comments, man. This Hold My Nuts podcast, man. I love each and every last one of y'all. Peace.